Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. 2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours. Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And Rubio in at the point. And for the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front. Court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Deep two from Murray. That shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Mobley, the pass to Okoro. They get it back.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Jokic, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Allen kicks to Mobley. Porter with the steal. Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Back to Jokic. Gordon against Rubio. And it's Gordon missing. And here's Cleveland. This is the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
Fader on the way. Mobley with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Allen finds Rubio. Back to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. There's the lob to the hoop. And Mobley throws it down.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
The Nuggets have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
Murray surveying the D to the inside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate. You think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Porter with the steal. Murray against Rubio. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we've moved to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
Here's Jokic. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Allen dishes to Sexton. Lets it go from 11, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Allen outside, inside, and stolen by Barton. Here's Gordon. The shot goes down, and he gets his game back to even. Gordon's got 6.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Sexton on the wing. Allen trying to break free. The shot by Sexton, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Barton surveying the floor. Here's Jokic. And that one goes long.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Lobbed up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Denver calls timeout.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
D. And it's Murray penetrating. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. Martin inside the line. The Nuggets with another miss.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The 10-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nuggets trail. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton.
And the smart play from Barton is the attack. No one wants any part of him when he shows that kind of aggressiveness.
Denver shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he knocks down the first one. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
All free throws good from Barton.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
Murray against Rubio. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Barton, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Allen passes to Rubio. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over Barton. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Gordon, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Mobley.
In an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That free throw, no good.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Bol, he's checked in for Denver. And he's good on the second. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Ricky set up really well on that particular play.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Now here's Murray. He had 15 points last outing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rubio, the pass to Allen. That shot off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon inside. Covered by Rubio. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Passes it to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Okoro with it. Now guarded by Barton. Outside Porter. They grab their own miss. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player. And it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good. A different look for Denver. Green, he's checked in for Porter. Austin Rivers comes in for Will Barton. Campazzo's subbed in for Murray. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Falls checked in for Jared Allen. Love comes in for Mobley. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. So he gets them both. Here's Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Up against Green. Poke loose. It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Campazzo. I missed that time. Would have put him up.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Garland looking it over. Green with the rebound.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
The pass to Campazzo. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love in the post. 9 points last game out. He doesn't hit that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Sexton against Rivers. Out to the wing. And here's Love for three. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight. Rivers against Sexton. Stolen. Pass to Fall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Monte Morris is checked in for Austin Rivers. A switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. And that one misses.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
Here's Morris. Sweet little floater.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Garland, the pass to Windler. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. For Cleveland, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Green. On the wing, Morris. He's guarded by Markkanen. Morris, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't hit the second. Love with the buckets.
Yeah, I know Kevin Love has slimmed down through the years, but the fundamental part of boxing out and using his body is not something that he's lost.
To the paint. And the dunk by Bull.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, we settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Garland, the pass to Love. And now the Nuggets, fast break, goes up, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
There's Garland. Softly drops in the floater. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Gordon. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Gordon's got 13.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Garland. From past the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
From deep three-point range. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. The hunger to improve defines all competitors. And Ricky Rubio expressing that sentiment. Well, Greg, he feels this team has plenty of untapped potential.
And I don't doubt it. And can Rubio improve? It's certainly very steady throughout his career, but is there another level he can get to?
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Denver. Gordon out there with Green. Then there's Bull. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Campazzo in at the point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Garland against Green. Garland kicks to Love. Outside Garland. Lock at 6. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Campazzo. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Campazzo's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Garland. Good defense by Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Green finds Morris. Back to Green. Morris looking over the floor. Windler with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. There's Garland. Great tee that time from Green. And stolen by Love. He gets it in there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Gordon. Will Barton comes in for Morris, and it's Jamal Murray in for Campazzo.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Rubio, the pass to Okoro. He feeds it to Mobley. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets now in offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Barton dishes to Porter. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Isaac Okoro. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Free throw good, Porter.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. He hits the second from the line. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
And he can't make it 3 for 3.
And Michael Porter Jr. being drafted was a bit of a high risk, high reward due to the fact that physically he needed to come a long way to be consistent in the NBA. We may be seeing signs that it's going to pay off with huge dividends.
Pass to Mobley. Over Green. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Denver leading by 7. Porter looking it over. Murray outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Rubio. Back to Allen. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. From deep, Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Allen kicks to Sexton. Back to Allen. Dishes to Sexton. To halt the run, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And Jokic with good timing over there. If he can do it offensively, why not on the D?
Martin passes to Murray. Over Allen. The offensive rebound. And it's Jokic missing.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
Martin with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Murray outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Martin passes to Jokic with the second effort, and it's good on the layup. Jokic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
And in that sequence, you saw Jokic and the way that he goes to work, just beat everybody to the ball.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Outside, Sexton. Trying to end the drought. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, Murray with it. Another 3 for Denver.
Murray can score without dominating the ball. And that time off the catch and shoot.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. And Rubio kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Sexton. Driving to the basket. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Nuggets leading by 15. Now Jokic, 5 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Green passes to Jokic. Shoots the fader. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And the pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Free throw, good.
Jokic remained on the cutting edge of the evolution of the big man, assisting, blocking shots, buckets on the interior, shooting threes. Man, all he's got to do is sell the popcorn.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Bol comes in for Green, and it's Austin Rivers in for Will Barton. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
It's Bol, top of the key. Kicks to Rivers. Shoots over Rubio. And the shot is long. The Cavaliers trailed by 19. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Sexton.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Here's the three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Rubio against Jokic. Here's Mobley. Porter with a block.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Got that one up quick. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Down low, here's Bol. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Okoro throws it down.
And Okoro can make some really difficult finishes.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Bol. Pass to Porter. Here's the three. That shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Okoro dishes to Sexton, looking to end his cold spell, and Bull pulls it down.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Porter passes to Jokic. Over Rubio, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Okoro, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
That's good from Okoro.
And in the 2020 draft, Isaac Okoro taken 5th as a one-and-done player in college. He has that profile of a 2-3 man who can switch and play some physical defense.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Gordon's checked in for Jokic, and Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ball's checked in for Allen. Kevin Love comes in for Mobley. Markkanen, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Morris passes to Porter. It's good from long range. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move right there. The 3-ball look easy.
Garland against Morris. Garland the pass to Markkanen. And it's Denver with the rebound. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Garland with it. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here, and the basket is good. Fall's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish. We don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And with the second half upon us, We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. And it's Rubio in at the 1. That one doesn't go. Murray with the defensive effort. Gordon kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around from 17 feet out. Murray against Sexton. There's the drive, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Porter passes to Jokic. Shoots over Rubio, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Porter. That's 12 points for Jokic.
And Jokic using those muscles. Yeah, they're in there, not allowing the defense to slow him down.
Buries the long-range jumper.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Porter. Passes it to Jokic. Over Allen. The shot will not fall, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Outside, Sexton. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
That one good for 2. Barton's got 6.
Will Barton actually showing signs of strength, willing to take those shots. You know, the defense is all over.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. And that one falls for Ricky Rubio.
Way back in 2009, Ricky Rubio was drafted. There was so much talk about him being the Spanish version of Pistol Pete. He's had a remarkable career.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Lets it go from 11. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
And Jamal Murray showing that he's capable moving without the ball to find some points.
Allen outside. Outside, Sexton. Kicks it out to Rubio. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 6 assists here tonight.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fellow was undaunted. And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Allen passes to Sexton. From down in the low post, it goes. Sexton's got 7 now in this quarter. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
The drive by Rubio. Banked in off the glass. Rubio's got 12.
And just the all-around skill of Ricky Rubio right now. You love to see when offensively he gets it going like this.
Here's Jokic. pitch. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Rubio outside. Beyond the arc. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Getting the feet set, Ricky Rubio can't get in the zone from the three-point line.
Denver calls timeout. One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Campazzo's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray outside. Fades away. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Sexton kicks to Mobley. Over Gordon. Mobley misses. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And Barton throws it down.
Well, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Outside, Sexton. Over Gordon. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Gordon finds Barton. Murray with it. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown. Murray's got 11.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Sexton, and it's in there.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Now the pass to Jokic. He kicks it to Murray. Barton dishes to Gordon. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Denver.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Rubio the pass to Sexton. And here is Mobley. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. He's got 12.
Colin Sexton forced into the role in Cleveland with tons of minutes, but also having to orchestrate the offense for a very young team.
Murray against Rubio. Rubio with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Cleveland.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, the length of Jared Allen is such a huge asset. He's a shot blocker and a rim runner, and that's what people are looking for. More versatility and athleticism from the 5 spot.
A different look for Denver. Bull, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Barton. And it's Rivers in for Jamal Murray. Then for the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for Mobley. Markkanen comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Pass to Campazzo. Off on the layup. And a throwback sort of game for Allen, bringing physicality and anchoring the defense.
Yeah, and it's weird because the physicality you're talking about, Kevin, isn't so much in him showing brute strength. It might be just physically able to do the things above the rim and in a vertical space that impact the defensive end of the floor.
Kicks it to Rivers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I think it's been kind of cool to watch Austin Rivers play under his dad, Doc, a shifty combo guard with fantastic skills.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
A free throw drops for Rivers.
Now you think about Austin Rivers being the 10th pick in the NBA draft and having such an illustrious high school career.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Brent Rivers certainly racking up the air miles over his career. He's been a valued contributor along the way.
Yeah, the journey continues for Austin Rivers, and there's nothing wrong with that, Kevin. You know, he's a guy who loves the big stage. He continues to have confidence in himself. The consistency hasn't always been there, but, man, he steps up at big moments, and teams need guys like that that are willing to put it all on the line.
It's deflected.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Green kicks the ball. And here's Morris for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Falls checked in. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's the Okoro. And the shot goes in. And it's 6 points for Isaac Okoro.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Garland against Morris. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Bull. Not a lot of room. Misses from close range. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Love kicks to Garland. Six to shoot. Here's Markkanen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Markkanen's got his first bucket in this one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Rivers. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Poked away. Stolen by Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Gordon against Garland. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 15.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form
on his shot.
Outside, Markkanen. Passes to Fall. And the shot goes in. Fall's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Bull. D right on him. From deep, Green. Fall with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Love right side. Over Green. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
That's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adept at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
Morris passes to Gordon. Inside, here's Bull. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Markkanen in the corner. Back to Love. Feeds it to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Okoro trying to get more and more consistency with that shot.
From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly. And we're the candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Nuggets leading by 9. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. A 12-point game. The pass to Fall. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Back to Garland. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Rivers passes to Porter. The dish to Gordon. He kicks it to Rivers. Shoots over Markkanen. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
Outside Garland. From deep three-point range. And it's Rivers with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 14. Here's Porter, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
When you get inside, there's all kinds of traffic. This is the result as Porter Jr. is going to get to the foul line.
And the first one drops.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Will Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Monte Morris. And then for Cleveland, Mobley, he's checked in for Love. And it's Sexton in for Okoro. And Porter drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Pushing it up. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Some nights Jokic is patient where he plays the role of the setup man. But tonight, he's setting his own table.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
13 feet away. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
That free throw missing. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Cavaliers. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Right side Markkanen. No good. Shot missing. Gordon with the defensive effort. Pass to Jokic. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Sexton. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Rubio against Jokic. Good on the shot. Jokic has got 7 now in this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Sexton's shot is good.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Cuts off the pass. To the middle. Here's Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 17 now, just in the second half. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Mobley.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Mobley dishes to Markkanen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Fall passes to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Floats it up for Jokic. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
Rubio the pass to Sexton. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Jokic throws it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Sexton up top. Martin defending. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Mobley, and it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Markkanen.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon with that vertical and length. Please try someone else.
Curry, good.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Aaron Gordon.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s, and that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
On the free throw, no good. Brent, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot, and I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
To the inside, Jokic with the steal. And here is Murray. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Sexton against Barton. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Unable to get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Allen passes to Rubio. To the left side wing. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. Allen outside. Sexton for three. He can't get it to go. Barton with some nice D. Outside, Porter. Shoots over Markkanen. Knocks it loose. Cleveland's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Back to Sexton. To the paint. Here's Allen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray gets creative around the basket. That time dynamic off the bounce.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
Well, you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game, and sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
For the Cavaliers, Okoro, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Now, here's Garland. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Garland against Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Passes it to Jokic. Kicks to Barton. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Barton. Fires from deep. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Sexton.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. And it's sent back by Allen.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Shot from 12, and it comes off the front of the rim. Jokic against Allen. Right side, Garland. And it's Denver with the rebound. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Barton outside. Down low. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.